Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing a best cards tier list part 1 this time, featuring my boy Evan Tanaka. How we doing, Evan? Excited to get into these cards, man.
Yes, sir. Excited, man. I think we got about like the top 55, 60 cards in the game. Just excited to get into ranking all these different cards. As you guys know, Season 8 just dropped, so tons of cards to go over. And yeah, just excited to rank these new cards.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of elite cards on this list, of course. And to be honest with y'all, this will probably be the last best cards tier list we do this year. There's a chance we do one more here in another 3 weeks, maybe a month or so, but we're pretty much coming down to the end of it. This will either be the last or second to last best cards tier list we do as a collab video this year. And obviously we'll be bringing them back in 2K24, but it's been a great year. Hope y'all have enjoyed these collab videos, and if y'all have ideas for collab videos in the future we should do as well, drop a comment, let me know, all that stuff. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Start off with AK. I think B tier is fair for Andre Kirilenko. 6'9" shooting guard with a really nice release, great SIGs. He's an elite level card. We just have so many elite level cards. Is he A actually though?
See, I'm on the opposite side. I think there's so many good cards in the game. I think AK is amazing, but I was thinking C tier, honestly.
I think he's still borderline. I mean, there's a ton of incredible small forward or shooting guards, but like, he's one of the best. Big elite SIGs, great release.
I say we go B.
And Thompson is A. I'm standing by that. Yeah, he's 6'7" with a great release. He's borderline S. I mean, he's really, really good. But I do think there's 3 or 4 point guards, so I'd probably take over him.
Yeah, he's not S, I don't think. I think he's A. He's A for sure.
He's definitely A, though. He's solidly A. Really good card. I don't love this Paulo card simply because here's the thing. Okay, I'll say this about in-game cards. A lot of people really like them, and I'm one of those people who really like in-game cards. But that Sadiq Bey upper is very polarizing. It is tough to time. It is inconsistent. I do understand people who don't like them. And then obviously there's a lack of originality with the cards as well because they all have the same SIGs and animations. With that being said, they are elite cards. It all comes down to whether you can time the release or not because everything else about them is absolutely exceptional. I don't struggle with the release. I still don't think Paulo is incredible though. I would go B for him because he's only 6'10" a small forward, which saying only 6'10" a small forward sounds weird to say, but what do you think, Evan?
I would go probably high B or low A. It's hard to rank when we got 60 cards to go through. It's hard to rank the first couple ones. So I'd go probably high B tier for now, but I could see A tier as well.
What's your thought about in-game cards, just real quickly?
My thoughts about in-game cards is probably the thoughts of 90% of the player base. It's just super repetitive. It's super boring, especially at this stage of my team. If you see my videos for anybody watching, I've gone over this multiple times. I think what they're doing with Invincibles, honestly,
way better.
What I would do with the endgame cards.
I agree.
Now they might not all be crazily overpowered. I think that's what makes them cool because some Invincibles might not be the best, right? They might not make them have the greatest jump shot in the world, and then there's different Invincibles or endgames that they would make have the top tier jump shots, and then it would actually seem like more of a variety in cards instead of the exact same jump shot, exact same dribble sig. So I think what they're doing with Invincibles is what they should do with their endgame cards. That's just my opinion. I don't like the endgame at all.
I totally agree. I mean, literally just, we'll get back into the cards here in just a second. One other thing, when you look at these, let's just say the point guards who are Invincibles, just on this list, you got Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Penny, Kobe, MJ, LaMelo. That doesn't even include a guy like Magic. There's so many different invincible point guards who are going to give you different things on the court. Some of them are elite shooters and shot creators. A guy like Magic's going to be a really good defender with great size and an elite rim runner, but doesn't have the best release in the world. Those cards are more versatile and more interesting to me, and they don't all have the exact same release, even if it is an elite release. Like Cade has a really good release, but Penny also has a really good release. There's some preference there and some flexibility and some difference to these cards, even though they all have elite animations and mostly all have elite releases still. I just like the differentiation between all those cards that you just don't get between endgames. They dropped a Jimmy Butler yesterday. He's the exact same card as Luka Doncic. They're both 6'7", same height, same weight, same animation, same everything. The only difference is that they have different skins on their players, but they're the exact same card, and I just don't like that at all. With that being said, rant over. A tier for Ben Simmons, I still think. I don't love him, honestly, at this point because I don't love his release, but Ben, I kind of like the Invincibles. There's a certain amount of flexibility and versatility with this type of card that makes him different, and I still think he's an elite point guard. He's still an A tier guy.
Yeah, he's A tier for sure.
C tier for Ben Wallace, honestly.
I was about to say D. You think a 6'9" power forward is
You're right. You're right. He's 6'9". You're right. It's D.
I think honestly,
his animations are really good, but well,
I know he's a good card. It's just like I'm looking through the tier list. I don't see that many cards worse. I think we'll go D tier for now, but I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll go D tier
These
for now,
cards are really stacked. It's gonna be damn tough to put guys in F tier. I'm putting F. I'm doing it. 6'9" power forward. That's just too undersized. Big Z is probably C. His value is that he is a giant. That is his only value. But being 7'3" and being able to play shooting guard does have its benefits.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree C tier.
Bill Russell is also probably C tier because he's 6'10" at power forward. And
See, I would give
is he
him
B?
tier.
He might be B.
Oh, okay, I have a question. And for people watching as well, have you tried out Bill Russell or D-Rob by JC?
I have tried out Bill Russell and D-Rob actually. And
okay,
the lefty release is better.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. The lefty release is better for these endgame cards.
D-Rob is amazing. Bill's is good. I know they're the exact same release. D-Rob's release is really good, and I don't know why. But his Sadiq Bey upper feels different than all the other ones. His release is amazing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I think the lefty endgame release is better than the righty, so that's the reason why I'd put him in the B tier category, just because I like his jump shot. But
I 100%
I'd
agree.
say low B tier.
And then Larry is probably C. He's 6'9". He's a little smaller than Paulo. Not quite as good of a just everything all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, if you got Paulo in B tier, you got to go Bird in C for sure.
Yeah, and I think Bull goes
S. He's still the second best small forward in the game.
Are we sure? I still like I still like Chet.
Oh yeah,
better
you
than
still like Chet more. I mean, I think both of them could be an S. I mean,
we have so many good
Bull
bigs though. Is he a top 10 card? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. But I think we have 60 cards. I think we want to do at least 12.
12, so we want to do 12 and S. I'll give him S, but he might get moved down to A. I'm not sure he's top 12.
Now. He might get moved down, but I go S for now.
I like this Boogie card a lot, but at only 6'10" at center, I think you have to still put him C, but I think he's very fun to use, and he's a very usable power forward. I just still think at this point in the game, you probably have to put him C.
See, Boogie's really good. I would argue, I actually like DeMarcus Cousins a lot, but I
do too.
Argue deep here.
He's really good. I love his release though.
He's only an inch taller than Ben.
I know, but his player build is his significantly bigger. He's got a good player build.
Sure,
he's got a good player build, and his release is awesome. I really liked him a lot when I used him. I think he's probably low C. D Book is D. He's 6'6". Good release, but as much as Carlo loves the D Book fade, it's good. It's not quite as good as the other fades. He's a little undersized. He's okay.
Like, if you actually compare, the playoff Devin Booker with the two Evos to the Invincible, there's like no difference.
They're the same card. Right, yeah, they're basically the same.
Pretty much.
Couple differences, but not really. Elton Brand. I have not used this card as of yet. Have you?
He's good. I have used him a couple times.
Okay.
I would say C or D, maybe D tier. I don't know if he's as good as Larry Bird, so I'd probably say D.
I'm just pulling him up on 2KDB super fast just to check and see what his
He's
animations
good,
look
but
6'9" is kind of small. He does have a great wingspan. He's got Trey Escape, Dero size, a Pascal base with Kukoc up on very quick. It's pretty good. Quick drops and Trey fade. Ooh, no, he's C. He's definitely C. He's a good card.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than that Larry Bird, so he's C.
Okay.
Just looking at him on paper, he looks better than Larry Bird anyway. LeBron James is F tier.
And okay.
I just felt like setting off Evan right there, and I kind of actually believe it. His release sucks at this point in the year.
Oh, he's not okay. I can agree with D tier. He's not F.
Fine, D is fine, but he's not good. This card is not okay. He's great defensively and as a slasher, but he doesn't have elite SIGs and he doesn't have an elite release.
Hold on.
He's way better than it. He's way worse than AK.
2 tiers above him.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay. Well, you guys all know my stance about Invincible LeBron. I'd put him C or maybe B. But
LeBron is my third favorite player of all time behind the two Mavs, Dirk and Luka. Y'all know I love the Mavs.
That's not the thing. It's not
but
because I'm just a LeBron
in my
fan.
team, he's not that good.
All right, move on to Cade.
A.
You think he's A? Yeah, I'd say A probably too.
We're gonna have several A tier point guards probably, but I think he's one of them. 6'8", good player build, solid release, moves really well, very good card.
Yeah, I can see that.
Carmelo is B as well as AK.
You better than Bird, I guess so, right?
Yeah, he is, because he can play the two.
That's true. Yeah, I wish Bird could play the two, but I go B.
Chat, I'm giving S if we're giving Bobo S.
Yeah, I think for now you put the both in S, and then we'll see.
We're gonna have to move one of them down, and then it's gonna just be opinion because Evan likes Bobo more. I like Chat more. It's kind of opinion though. Steph is F because he's 6'3". I'm sorry.
Yep, try to put him on the
fun card though.
Free endgame Curry.
Yeah, and DBG talks like he's the worst card ever. He's really not.
Yeah, okay, I don't
just practice the release. It's not. It's hard, but it's not impossible.
He's not that bad, man. Like,
and it's super. The speed is useful. He's a good card. He 3-hunts well. He's a great slasher. He's the best short PG in the game. I don't understand the absolute despising of Steph Curry by DBG.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dale Ellis is pretty good.
I'd say D or C.
He might be C. That Kuz base is nice.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Okay,
well.
I could go C.
I think C. I think C. Doug Christie,
A
I
tier.
don't know if I can give him A.
He's an absolute
But his
dog,
player
man.
build
I
is
love-
absolutely tiny.
I know, but that jump shot's so good with the mellow base and Oscar upper.
It
I mean,
is.
we can go high B. We can go high B, but
I
I think
feel
he's on
like-
that K-10, man.
Okay, I'll go with you on this one. I'll give you A because I know a lot of
Give
people
me
love
A?
that card. I'll give you A. I think he's B for me personally, but I'll give you A
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that for the tier list because we did put LeBron in D, so I will
Yeah.
give you A for him. D-Rob is S. I'm not that one I'm sticking with. I think he's the best in-game
have
cards
you-
that come out yet.
So have you tried Shaq?
No, I have not. I have not used Shaq.
Okay.
They're the same
Yeah,
card
I
though.
mean, Shaq
Jackson-
feels pretty much the same as Embiid. I think you've used Embiid, right?
Embiid is not as good as D-Rob.
No. I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
know.
Yeah, I'm just
Yes,
saying,
okay, yeah.
I feel like Shaq's probably a little bit worse than D-Rob just because of the jump shot, but I don't know. Just because I like the lefty release more, but I mean, they're all in game, so they're pretty much the exact same card. But
They are pretty much the exact same card, but I liked D-Rob more than any of the other in-games I've used so far.
yeah, I'd
And
say
it is
S
the
for D-Rob
release.
for sure.
Yes, he's S tier. Mark Eaton is A tier. He's 7'4" with good speed and a decent enough release.
Yeah, I agree.
He can-
I like Mark Eaton.
Competes defensively against every single giant, including Manute, Yao, Rick Smits. He is elite. Really great budget card for the center position. Everybody should run him if you don't have Hero Yao, Hero Manute, or Rick Smits. If you don't have those three guys, Mark Eaton should be your starting center. Anthony Edwards has to go F tier. I'm sorry.
You
Right?
think he's worse than Booker?
Hold on. Wait, I actually haven't used him, but I'm just
I've used him.
assuming.
He's better than Booker in my opinion.
If he's better than Booker, then I feel like we almost have to move Booker down. Brissett base wall upper is really good. Tray fade.
I like his jump shot more than
Sigs,
Brooks.
quick drops.
got the endgame dunk
every
packages.
key. Yeah, he does have every endgame dunk packages. Actually, you're right. I'm putting him D, and I'm putting D Book in F.
Yeah, that's where I probably would have put him.
Evan Mobley, I'm gonna gas the shit out of it. I'd put him
He's
A tier. Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's A.
agree? I love
He's
this
good.
card.
I love
He's-
Evan Mobley.
I like him more than Invincible Shaq. I think
I don't
I
know
might be
about that,
very.
but I do
I
like
think I
Mobley
might
a
be
lot.
one of very few people to like him more than Invincible Shaq. But I think he is awesome. Amazing release. His defensive animations are really glitchy too.
Yeah, I think he's A for sure too.
And then Taco still has to be A because he's 7'6", and he's the most
Yeah, he's
annoying
still A
card.
tier. There's no
he's
way
the
he's
most
B.
annoying player build in the game. It's just the card sucks, but he's also so good. It's just like he has to
Yeah,
be
he
A.
sucks and he's the best card in the game. At the
I
same
just Dark Matter Taco's gonna just piss me off. I
mean
know it's gonna
Endgame
happen.
Taco?
Endgame Taco's gonna piss me off 100%. Danny Granger's also A tier.
time. He's A.
He's the
so
best
good.
non-invincible shooting guard in the game. I mean, he is real. It's not
Non-invincible?
non-in-game
Oh,
shooting
okay.
guard in the game. He is so
Over
good.
T-Mac?
I think he's better than Invincible T-Mac. I really do.
Ooh, that's close. I don't know. I'd say probably T-Mac, but yeah, I go A tier for sure.
Can I put Giannis in F tier, please? Because of release.
Yeah, just do it. I'd put him D, but just do it.
F tier. Why does
do it.
Grant Hill have Pro Escape? That actually like ruined my morning. Not actually, but why does Grant Hill have Pro Escape in July? I did not
He's
understand
good,
that
though,
in
I'm
the
not gonna
slightest.
lie.
He
I
is
know
still
this game-
good, but
he's still
why?
good.
He's still C, right?
Yeah, I was thinking more D, but I can
D is fine. I think
Alright.
D is probably fair. He's not bad,
Yeah.
but none of the cards in D are. So, Jerry Stackhouse, C. I think he's pretty good. He's got a good player,
Really?
but I really
I
do.
go D once again. I just don't see him being better than Ant, but
I thought he was almost as good as Doug Christie, honestly. My
Really?
gameplay with
Okay.
him was amazing. I was really enjoying. I liked him a lot.
Okay.
Probably gassed him a little bit, but I thought he was so
yeah, we
good.
can put him C.
Yeah, really liked him a lot. Jimmy and Embiid are going to be the last two cards on my list, and Jimmy is going to go S tier because that is
Yeah.
where the other in-game point guard, Luka, will also be going. Spoiler alert, those are the two best point guards in the game. They're skins of each other, but they are the two best. And then Embiid is going to go high A for me. I really don't think he's S.
You don't think he's S?
I don't. Maybe it's just because
okay.
I don't know. There's a part of
I'll
me
start him in
that
high
would
A tier,
rather
but-
have. He's 7 foot. There's a part of me that would rather have the 7'1" or 7'2" small forward and Bobo or Chet versus Embiid when you have so many other versatile bigs. Versus whether it's Invincible Mobley, Invincible Shaq, Mark Eaton, Ralph Sampson, Taco, etc. Like I don't.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
I don't think being 7 foot is enough, except for D-Rob, because I feel like he's just for whatever reason better than the other end games, and I think it's the release, but it's some other things as well. But I
Okay,
think
yeah,
that's a
that
fair spot to leave it at. This is the tier list that we have assembled for part 1. Part 2, like I said, will be over on Evan's channel, of course. Link will be in the description. Make sure to go show him some love. Watch that over on his channel. And yeah, hope y'all did enjoy the video. Thank you to Evan, as always, for coming out and being a part of it. And I'll be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.